Okay.
الكعب العالي ده بيحلالي يعمل تيك تاك، واللبس حرير بالهوا بيطير يسحر بلا شك. الكعب العالي ده بيحلالي يعمل تيك تاك تيك تاك، واللبس حرير بالهوا بيطير يسحر بلا شك. بيقولوا دي صاحبة مصنع سكر ومعاهم كنز، جدنا من البشوات الله أكبر طول عمره برنس. بقى لو عايز النهاية والخلاصة اللي عينيهم تتدب فيها رصاصة، بقى لو عايز النهاية والخلاصة خلاصة اللي عينيهم تتدب فيها رصاصة. دخلت لي من شباك الأوضة عشان كده على طول محسودة بالنق كده، على طول موعودة اكمني ماشية على الموضة، اكمني ماشية على الموضة، بالنق على طول موعودة اكمني ماشية على الموضة. الكعب العالي ده بيحلالي يعمل تيك تاك، واللبس حرير بالهوا بيطير يسحر بلا شك. الكعب العالي ده بيحلالي يعمل تيك تاك تيك تاك، واللبس حرير بالهوا بيطير يسحر بلا شك. بيقولوا دي صاحبة مصنع سكر ومعاهم كنز، جدنا من البشوات الله أكبر طول عمره برنس. بقى لو عايز النهاية والخلاصة اللي عليهم تتدب فيها رصاصة، بقى لو عايز النهاية والخلاصة الخلاصة اللي عليهم تتدب فيها رصاصة. دخلت لي من شباك الأوضة عشان كده على طول محسودة بالنق كده، على طول موعودة اكمني ماشية على الموضة، اكمني ماشية على الموضة، بالنق على طول موعودة. تراربارابا تراربارابا.
Well, hello, welcome everybody and welcome to this amazing show. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue. Je m'appelle Miss Butterfly, I am Miss Butterfly, Anista Farasha from Montreal, Canada, and welcome to the Beirut ExDRAGavanza, a special show brought to you by Fierté Montréal and Helem Montréal that brings to you the booming Lebanese drag extraordinary of Lebanon. Oh yes, baby, just like me, my sisters back home prepared a special show just for you. During the show, you will experience performances by 6 Lebanese drag extraordinaire who will express through their art the challenges and the strength of being LGBTQ+ individuals and drag artists in Lebanon. Also, in solidarity with the Lebanese LGBTQ+ community that has been disproportionately affected by the Lebanese economic crisis and the Beirut blast of August 4th, 2020, a fundraiser is linked to this event. As an attendee, we encourage you, and especially me, I order you to donate. The funds raised will be distributed to different Lebanese NGOs working on the ground to support the community in Lebanon. So thank you so much. The link is right here. Please donate generously, donnez généreusement for the link, and it'll be all distributed in Lebanon for the LGBTQ plus communities. Now I hope you're ready, parce que moi, je suis prête. All the way from Montreal, let's present to you our first drag artist. Beirut ballroom pioneer and club kid. A shape-shifting creature, always pushing the boundaries of your imagination. From Lebanon, here's Hoedy! But right before, he's gonna answer a question. Why is peer pressure in regards to marriage an issue in the LGBTQ plus community in Lebanon? Hit it, Hoedy!
Hey everyone, happy Pride. This is Hoedy. Peer pressure in regards to marriage is a very personal subject to me. The Middle Eastern mentality believes that marriage between a man and a woman is the ultimate goal in life. In my video, I wanted to show that there's more to life than that. And of course, I still want to get married, but when I'm ready and to the person I choose to love. I hope you enjoy my video and love.
ايه مام
ايه شو هتهود ماما وينك؟
رايح اشوف الشباب.
مش رح تشوف العروس الليل؟
لا مش اليوم بكره.
طيب ماما ما تشربوا كتير؟
لا don't worry don't
بكره
worry.
نهار طويل عندنا.
اوكي don't worry.
طيب good night مامي.
بشوفك مامي. يلا باي باي.
God, merci beaucoup. Shukran, Hoedy. This was an amazing performance. Make sure to follow all our artists on social media. The links are under their videos. And remember to donate. The link is also down the video. Now let's move on with this incredible drag artist, Diva. Yeah, baby, Lebanon's big and lean drag performer. Every time she gets on stage, she oozes confidence and positivity, leaving you wanting more. Now tell me, Diva, what is your perspective on body positivity?
Hi, this is Diva. Well, to be very honest, it wasn't so easy for me to accept my body, let alone be confident in it. I was bullied a lot for my weight and for what I look like, and I passed through really difficult times. I went through periods where I hated myself, but it took a lot of self-reflection for me to heal and be able to embrace myself. What I want to say is that no matter what someone looks like or what they show to the outside world, each person had their own problems. And it's very important to give yourself time to heal and realize that what you feel on the inside is more important than anybody else's opinion of you. Nobody gets to decide what we should look like, what we should wear, or who we choose to love. I wake up every day and repeat to myself, this is my life and I get to make my own rules. That is what gives me the confidence to be who I am today. Thank you.
يا مجنون مش أنا ليلى ولا بنسمة هواك ميلة يا مجنون مش أنا ليلى ولا بنسمة هواك ميلة عايزني أقول بحبك ليه بحبك بس مش قايلة يا مجنون مش أنا ليلى ولا بنسمة هواك ميلة يا مجنون مش أنا ليلى ولا بنسمة هواك ميلة عايزني أقول بحبك ليه بحبك بس مش قايلة يا مجنون
Oh my God, yes! Yeah! Bravo, c'était magnifique. Shukran, ya Diva, ya Amoura. Now, let's move on with this Lebanese drag performer, actor, and also Bassara, حبيبة قلبي. Zuhal, أهلا وسهلا بزحال. And now, in your opinion, Zuhal, what could impact your mental health as an LGBTQ plus individual? Hit it!
Hello everyone, my name is Zuhal, I'm from Lebanon, and I definitely do think that struggling with mental health problems and being queer in our society are definitely related in an indirect way, like not the way our parents used to tell us, like if you're gonna grow up and become homosexual, as if we become homosexual, you're gonna have a sad life, you're gonna be depressed, you're not gonna enjoy your life, like not that way. But I do think that, yeah, of course we're gonna have a sad life, of course we're not gonna feel like we belong, of course we're gonna be anxious if you never supported us, if you never provided us a safe place, if you were always judging us, if you were always putting this narrative in our minds. So this is where our monsters come from. But I definitely do think that we as a community, as an LGBTQ plus community, we are resilient and we know how to turn this darkness into magic more than anyone else. But the confusing part of this whole situation is when it comes to support from within our community, like if we actually use the past and what we've been through to support each other, or we use it to project on each other. And that could be something very confusing. I've been in so many situations where I did not know if I'm being anxious and oversensitive, or like, is it my mental health telling me that they hate you, or they're actually projecting on me and they actually hate me. So that's the most confusing part, and this is the topic I really wanted to highlight in my video, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Zuhal.
عم تحكيلي كل شي فيكي، وانا هسه هون صافن بكي في جنبي خليكي، دنيا بتعطيكي وقتي نسيكي، دموع هاليومين خلو عينيكي تعبانة، حطي راسك عالمخدة، جوا قلبي ما في قدك، لونه أبيض هو قلبك ما حدا زيك، يما شو عجبني ردك، أنا دايما حضني جنبك، لو كانوا كلهم ضدك حضل أحبك، حضل أحبك. رومانسي شايف في أحلامنا، ولو شو ما يصير بيناتنا ايدي بيدك هاي حياتنا، دموع هاليومين خلو عينيكي تعبانة، حطي راسك عالمخدة، جوا قلبي ما في قدك، لونه أبيض هو قلبك ما حدا زيك، يما شو عجبني ردك، أنا دايما حضني جنبك، لو كانوا كلهم. والله حبك ما بينقاس شو ما يقولوا الناس انتي دايما الاساس لبيت كبير من الماس والله حبك ما بينقاس شو بحبك 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 حطي راسك على المخدة جوا قلبي ما في قدك لونه ابيض وقلبك
ليه عندهم رفقة؟ ايه قولي لي ليه عندهم رفقة؟ ليه هن بيوقفوا حدهم رفقاتهم؟ شو بيعملوا لهم؟
حطي راسك على المخدة جوا قلبي ما في قدك لونه ابيض وقلبك ما حدا زيك يما شو عجبني ردك انا دايما حضني جنبك لو كانوا كلهم ضدك حضل احبك حضل احبك
Thank you, Zuhal. Can you read my palm? Can you read my cards? يلا بصر لي شوي. Please لكل العالم اللي تحضرنا ببيروت وببلاد العربية make sure to follow them on social media. الحقونا على social media والحقوا كمان حلم مونريال وحلم بيروت وفيرتي مونريال ومس Butterfly Queen on Instagram. Thank you so much, Zuhal. Now let's move on to a genderless, abstract creature mixed between nightmares and dreams. Give it up for Qaws! Now before we see that performance, what are your thoughts on stereotypes?
Happy Pride everyone, it's Qaws. Stereotype is the reason behind hate, homophobia, racism, and so much more. This video is located in a building that was bombed at war because of such a stereotypical mentality about who's terrorist and who's not. Qaws. It's always around us, surrounding us. Spreading rumors about us. Threatening us. Controlling our lives. And ruining some. It's stereotype. Do not listen. Do not agree. Do not believe. But the truth is, I am Arab. I am not a terrorist.
Mama, they say I'm a terrorist. What? I did nothing wrong, but I got on a blacklist. Mama, they say I'm a terrorist. Why? If the mistakes coming, and you Mama do right. Mama, they say I'm a terrorist. What? I did nothing wrong, but I got on a blacklist. Mama, they say I'm a terrorist. Why? If the mistakes coming, and you Mama do right. Вроде бы плохо, а вроде нормально. Больше нет Is it so wrong if I want to cry, want to cry? Is it so wrong if I want to dance, want to dance? Is it so wrong if I want to cry, want to cry?
Qaws.
Thank you, Qaws. That was amazing. Now, please remember to donate, and all the proceeds will go to NGOs, organizations of LGBTQ+ communities in Lebanon. Please donate generously. Donnez généreusement. Et pour poursuivre le spectacle, let's move on with this show, with this mother of goals, a badass with a great ass. Her mind is a playground of monsters and neon kittens, serving you scissors horror with a side of glamour. Oh my god, Latiza Bombe, and you're gonna love it. But first, what is like to be queer in the Middle East for you, Latiza Bombe?
Wally, hi, hey, hello, it is I, Beirut's favorite monster and soon to be yours, Latiza Bombe. First of all, I want to take a moment and wish everyone happy Pride. I want to thank Mrs. Butterfly. Being queer has never been easy, especially in the Middle East. Lebanon is considered one of the most open-minded countries in the region. We do have some freedom, but we do not have any rights. So we always have to keep an eye over our shoulder and watch out, because we never know what could trigger someone nowadays. In the light of recent events, a lot of hate crimes are happening all over the world nowadays. Not a while ago, a young man was stabbed by 12 people in Spain. A Pride office was destroyed by people in Georgia. The event that happened in Georgia reminded me of a similar incident I recently encountered. A man broke into my house and he threatened me with violence to remove the rainbow flag on my terrace. And I caught him. A massacre will happen if you do not remove it. So apparently it was too much for his fragile masculinity. So that's why I was telling you, you need to keep an eye over your shoulder. You need to watch out, because you never know what could possibly happen. We get so caught up in our bubble that we forgot that this incident could happen to us on a daily basis, or to anyone in the queer community here in Lebanon. On August 4th, one of the biggest explosions happened here in Lebanon, and it took away all our safe spaces. And if the explosion wasn't enough, we are facing now one of the biggest economic crises in history. The performance you're about to watch is all about that, my community. I would not have made it without you.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Gonna send a bird, gonna drown a man. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching back to the beat I drum. To the beat I stand. To be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Whenever the words wanna cut me down, I send a thought to drown them out. This is me.
Thank you Latiza Bombe. Latiza Bomba. Yalla. Shukran ya habibti. Now let's move on and with the next performer, video vixen and collectible fashion doll. Yes, baby. Sometimes sweet, but you know, whatever. Give it up for Andrea. But before Andrea, please tell me, what is one topic that you consider still a taboo and still being ignored in the LGBTQ plus community?
Hi, I'm Andrea, and I'm here to talk to you about an issue that is very near and dear to my heart. Something that most people ignore or fail to talk about. It's regarding mental illness and mental health in the LGBTQ community. Being part of the LGBTQ community, I am someone who has been through his fair share of traumas, or let's say neglect or harm, but I chose to put in the work and really work on myself and work on my self-esteem. Most people in the LGBTQ community are raised in a country and in a society or family that is very nurturing and warm and loving, which is a very big trait in the country we live in, which often creates this love and hate relationship and instability. Whereas you are grown and you are fed a certain way of being or a certain lifestyle, but eventually you face constant scrutiny and hate from the people that are closest to you and from the society you live in. Therefore, I would like to just point out that seeking help is not shameful. It doesn't make anyone weaker than they are. On the contrary, I rather encourage you or encourage anyone from this community to seek help, whether it being psychological or spiritual, whatever your path is. Eventually, seeking help will only boost your self-esteem and avoid any kind of stress and anxiousness or any anxiety caused by the environment, the very stressful environment you live in. This stress and this anxiety and any sort of self-esteem issues can eventually result in unhealthy coping mechanisms, which can lead to even more traumatic experience. As someone who has a platform, I think behind all the glamour and all the beauty that we showcase on and on, we need to talk about raising awareness and being activists before being performers or before being faces or influencers. It is important to convey a message, and it is important to constantly raise awareness and be a source of inspiration and support and a face for the LGBTQ community. Living in this country, we often are so traumatized by our childhoods or whatever experiences we go through as kids that we often choose to neglect our culture and put it aside. I am guilty of it sometimes, and I tend to go for a more Western side of inspiration and drag. I chose to dedicate this video to a pop star that really made a big difference, for me at least, growing up as a gay, flamboyant kid who didn't know where he fit exactly. Seeing this pop star on TV really made it for me in the early 2000s, and this is a tribute to her, and I hope you like it.
مش قادرة استنى يوم كمان يرجع بقى متشوقة حبيبي حلم عمري لحظة لقاه يحرمني أشواقي في قلبي كلامي بوح ولا خبي حبك ما يرضيني هواية فيك تعذبني وراك صفحات تقلبني مع التهوات يتعبني مريدة في يوم تلاقيني.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for that amazing performance. Now, please keep donating because the link will be on all social media till end of August. And remember that all the proceeds are going to go to a non-profit organization's LGBTQ plus community in Lebanon. Support each other like I'm doing. Supportons les uns les autres. Merci beaucoup à Fierté Montréal pour cette opportunité, à Helem Montréal et bien sûr Helem Beirut. Together we are stronger. Now remember to follow all of our artists on social media and follow Helem Montréal, Helem Beirut and Fierté Montréal and me, Miss Butterfly Queen. Thank you so much. Before leaving you, I have a special dance performance for you because you know only الرقص والفقش والطقش va nous faire oublier tous nos problèmes. خلينا ننسى ونرقص نرقص نرقص. Mwah! Thank you. Happy Pride.
قلبي بيرقص على دقاته حبك غير كل حياته كملت الحتة الناقصة هات ايدك حل الرقصة ارقص 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 على قلبي ودقه واللي غيره منا يطقه وارقص على قلبي ودقه واللي غيره منا يطقه. كيفنا ولا ناس ولا دنيا تكتفنا واللي بعينه بيحسدنا يتشطر ويقلدنا ارقص ارقص على قلبي ودقه واللي غيره منا يطقه وارقص على قلبي ودقه واللي غيره منا يطقه. غيرنا شايلين الناس من تفكيرنا وانا جنبك بنسى الدنيا مش هبعد عنك ثانية.